Prince Harry traveled from his home in Montecito, California, to New York City for an important event on Monday. Accompanied by his wife Meghan Markle, the Duke of Sussex delivered a keynote speech to an informal gathering of the United Nations (UN) General Assembly. Marking Nelson Mandela Day, Harry paid tribute to the late activist during an address that covered climate change, poverty and the Ukraine war. He also mentioned the close relationship the former South African president shared with his mother Diana, Princess of Wales, and referred to Meghan, who was watching proudly from the audience, as his soulmate. Their New York outing marked the couple's first joint public engagement since the Platinum Jubilee, for which the Duke and Duchess of Sussex traveled to the UK with their 2 children. It marked the family of four's first time in the prince's home country since Meghan and Harry's shock exit in. While it was initially seen as an opportunity for the Sussexes to reconcile with members of the royal family, particularly Harry's father Prince Charles and brother Prince William, it became clear that tensions were still brewing as the festivities unfolded. Meghan and Harry left the UK early, before the Jubilee celebrations had come to a close, having not spent any private time with William and his wife Kate, Duchess of Cambridge. One royal expert has since suggested that the prospect of Harry's tell-all memoir hanging over the Windsors may be a core reason why the dukes have failed to reconcile. Duncan Larkham, an author and former royal editor at The Sun, told the Daily Beast last week, "How can the royals welcome Harry back into the fold when he has effectively turned himself into a journalist? As long as that book hangs over them like a sword of Damocles, how can they be expected to extend an olive branch? Once the book is out, William will have to make a decision about what he is going to do about Harry, but he is not going to do a thing until he knows what is on every page of that book." He added, "The reality is that if, as a senior member of the royal family, you have written a tell-all book, you have broken rule no. 1 of the royal family." Reports of Harry's memoir surfaced last year, with Harry himself later saying the book will be his story of the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned. "A first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly. Its content remains largely and while the book could potentially be nothing to worry about, focusing, for instance, on Harry's own struggles with his mental health, or his memories and relationship with his mother, it could also have the same effect as the Oprah Winfrey interview, involving the Duke making shocking claims about the royal family." Some experts believe Harry's memoir will be full of juicy details about the Sussex fallout with the Windsors, while others claim that the book will not be a scathing tell-all, as anticipated. Katie Nicholl, author of William and Harry, Behind the Palace Walls, told Closer magazine in January, "The book will no doubt be full of more intimate and shocking revelations. Harry wouldn't have got a multi-million-pound advance without promising some juicy details. And in the build-up to that, I imagine Harry and Meghan will have a carefully thought-out publicity drive, which will see them drip-feed teasers in the months building up to the release." She continued, "There'll be more shocking claims to come, perhaps their biggest yet. I'm sure the Queen has a lot of anxiety over that and the royals will be braced for more bombshells." However, Kinsey Schofield, founder of To Die for Dame.com and author of the upcoming book, R is for Revenge Dress, previously told Express.co.uk that Harry being invited to the Platinum Jubilee events last month may signify that his book isn't a scathing tell-all. When asked about Harry's UK return, Ms. Schofield, who has worked in the PR industry for over 10 years, said, "I am certainly surprised by the decision and it makes me feel like Prince Harry's book isn't the scathing tell-all we feared. Perhaps it's just a book about a man who learned to live and love after the death of his mother. I've always hoped that it was more of a motivational book than a hit piece." The Duke of Sussex's memoir was set to be released in autumn of this year, but appears to have been delayed, having not been included on the publisher's list of upcoming releases. The reason for the potential delay remains unknown.